Hey guys, Tayura here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you already been here, thanks for coming back. So it is that time of the year, you guys. It is time for the Sephora holiday savings event, the VIB sale. And in today's video, I will be sharing with you guys my recommendations and what's on my wish list. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time your girl uploads a video, and follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. All right, y'all, so let's start with the dates. The sale does start a little bit earlier this year. If you are Rouge, you get 20% off, and it starts for you on October 30th. If you are VIB, you get 15% off, and it starts for you on November 3rd. If you are Insider, you get 10% off, and it starts for you on November 5th, and it ends for everybody on November 9th. I will leave all of this in the description down below for you guys. If you don't have an Insider account, don't worry, it is free. You can sign up. I will leave the link for you guys down below as well. So with that being said, let's start. All right, you guys, so I'm going to do makeup and then I do skincare. I'm not going in any specific order or anything like that. The first thing that I have is my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. You guys, this bronzer, well, this new shade just came out. It is in the shade Deep number 4. Honestly, this is one of my favorite bronzers of 2020. The formula of this bronzer is amazing. The shade is amazing. If you haven't tried this bronzer, I highly recommend you do. It is really pricey, hence why I'm recommending you try this during the sale if you have to pick it up. However, this is the darkest shade in this bronzer, so that is, we don't like that. But if you are my shade or lighter and you're looking for a really good bronzer, I highly recommend this one right here. Like, the formula, it is so good. It blends like butter onto your skin. So this is number 1. I highly recommend this right here. All right, y'all, so I have another bronzer. This is the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Cream Bronzer. However, I use this as a contour. You guys, this is the best contour product that I've used since Fenty Beauty Matchstick. If you did not know, Fenty Beauty Matchstick is my favorite to contour, to cream contour, but this makes it so much easier. Like the Fenty Beauty Matchstick, I have to warm it up on the back of my hand and then apply it to the face. This one, you don't need to do that. It blends like a dream. Like, you honestly cannot mess up with this bronzer. If you apply too much, you just blend it out with your sponge, it will literally disappear and you got to like reapply. So this is honestly one of my favorite bronzers or contour products of 2020, and I highly recommend you pick this one up if you are looking for a new product to contour with. All right, so if you have dry skin and you're looking for a really good primer or just a good hydrating serum before you apply your makeup, the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer is absolutely amazing. I've been using this primer non-stop since I picked it up, and you guys, it hydrates the skin and it helps with how long your makeup will wear. And this Laneige glowy makeup serum, like, if you're worried about wearing a matte foundation because you have dry skin, this serum will literally change the game for you. It transforms any matte foundation into a dewy foundation. That's the best way I can explain it. It is absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend this right here. When I use this, I still use a primer, so I can't tell you if it's going to help with like how long your makeup is going to wear, but I highly recommend it. It's just an amazing serum for underneath your makeup. 100%. All right, you guys, so for foundations, I will be sharing with you guys my top 3 foundations that I recently tried out that I'm absolutely in love with. The first one is the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. You guys, this is honestly one of my favorite foundations. I don't know how is it that I recently discovered this year, but this is amazing. The formula is amazing. I have it in the shade G100, and this is actually my perfect match. I'm wearing this foundation today. It blends like a dream on the skin. It is a soft matte foundation. It gives you pretty good coverage, and it's just amazing. Like, it wears really well. However, Cover FX is leaving Sephora, so right now everything Cover FX is 50% off on the Sephora website. So if you shop this during the sale, then you will get an additional discount. So I highly recommend this right here. If you don't want to try the Cover FX, the next foundation that I have is my NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. foundation. I have this in the shade Marquises. You guys, this foundation, since I tried it, I've been using it non-stop. It reminds me a lot of the Cover FX. However, this is a little bit more mattifying than the Cover FX, and it gives you a little bit more coverage than the Cover FX foundation. But the formula on this, soft matte, wears amazing, and it is amazing. I highly recommend this foundation right here. If you don't want a mattifying foundation, the next one I have is my Rare Beauty weightless foundation. I have this in the shade 460W. This foundation was made for dry skin girls. It is super hydrating, super lightweight. I personally love this for like everyday wear, like a just grab and go kind of foundation. Absolutely amazing. As I said before, it's really dewy, so if you're looking for something like that, I highly recommend this foundation right here. So for concealers, I have two. The first one I have is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. You guys, I recently started using this concealer again when I did my NARS foundation review, and I've been using it non-stop since. I love the formula of this concealer. I just hate the applicator, but the formula is amazing. It blends like a dream on the face, and it blurs your under eyes like no creasing. I tell you, I really love this concealer. I have it in the shade Almond. The next one that I have is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. I think that's what it's called. This concealer is probably the only concealer in my collection that I can tell you I cannot give you a dupe for. The formula of this concealer is so different. It's like moussey. I don't know how to describe it, but this concealer blends amazing. I'm actually going to pick up another one of these, but like in a lighter shade. I have this in the shade MD23, and it blends amazing and it lasts forever under your eyes. So these are my two concealers. I absolutely love these. Highly recommend any one of these two. Okay, so for blushes, I have two. The first one I have is the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Cream Blush. You guys, honestly, I was scared of using cream blushes or just liquid blushes, but Fenty Beauty changed my mind. This blush, you can use it like before you set your face or after you set your face with powder. It doesn't lift your makeup or anything like that, so I absolutely love the formula of this. The two shades that I love is Summertime Wine and the shade Daiquiri Dip. The next blush that I have is the Rare Beauty Liquid Matte Blush in the shade Love. Y'all, this blush is so easy to use. If you're trying blush for the first time, I highly recommend this one. I apply it before I set my face with powder. I just apply it to the back of my hand, use a sponge, and then blend it onto my face. Like, it is hard to mess up with this blush. Like, I highly recommend it. If you're scared of using liquid blushes or cream blushes, this one is a really good one to start with. Highly recommend any one of these two. Alright, you guys, so for powders, the first one I have is my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Currently my favorite is the shade Honey, but I highly recommend any one of the loose setting powders from Laura Mercier, depending on what shade you want to try. Highly recommend it. I love it for setting my under eyes and just my highlighted areas, but for setting everywhere else, I love the Bite Beauty Change Maker Pressed Powder in the shade Deep Number 1. It looks light, but when I apply it to my face, like, it doesn't show up light on my skin, and it doesn't change the color of my base, and it just does a good job at blurring. So that's why I really like this, and it's just amazing. Yeah, so I really recommend any one of these two powders right here. I also have another one. This is the ABH Loose Setting Powder in the shade Deep Peach. I'm just recommending it to you guys just in case you can't find it in your TJ Maxx. You can pick it up in Sephora during the sale, but it is confirmed. I absolutely love this setting powder. I am wearing it under my eyes today, so yeah, I highly recommend this right here. And I did set the rest of my face with my Bite Beauty powder as always, so I highly recommend any one of these powders. All right, y'all, so for eyes, I have the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity Eyeshadow Palette. You guys, this palette is $78. You get 18 shades for a Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette, y'all. Look at how beautiful this is. I am wearing this palette on the eyes today. I highly recommend this right here. If you've always wanted to try Pat McGrath eyeshadows, like, now is the time to try it. Like, the formula, amazing. I highly recommend. Like, the palette speaks for itself. The packaging is not the regular bougie Pat McGrath packaging, but the formula is absolutely amazing. $78 plus you'll get additional discount during the sale. I highly recommend this palette right here. So for glosses, I have two. The first one is my Artist Couture Uncensored 2.0 gloss. You guys, the formula of this gloss is amazing. It is the perfect nude gloss to top with any nude lip. This gloss is always out of stock, so if you can get it, get it. I highly recommend this gloss right here. The shade is just amazing and the formula is just so good, so I highly recommend this right here. And I also have my Bite Beauty Yaysayer lip plumping gloss. They're both plumping glosses, by the way. This one is in the shade Cinnamon Twist, so this is nude and this one is more of a deep kind of gloss. You don't have to wear a lipstick with this one. You don't even need a lip liner with this gloss right here. It smells so good. It plumps the lip. It doesn't burn, or none of them. It doesn't burn or anything like that, so I highly recommend this gloss right here. So that's it for makeup. Let's jump right into skincare. Let's start with the youth to the people Superberry Hydrate Plus Glow Dream Sleep Mask. This is honestly one of my favorite overnight masks. This does a really good job at hydrating the skin and brightening the skin, so when you wake up in the morning, like, you just look so glowy and nice and plumped and ready to go. I highly recommend this. This lasts a really long time, so I highly recommend this. I'm almost out, but a little bit goes a long way with this right here, so I highly recommend. I said that like 3 times, but it's true. I highly recommend this right here. So the next one that I have is my Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. This is honestly one of my favorites. Again, it's either this or the Youth to the People. The difference between the two is that the Youth to the People is more of a lotiony kind of consistency, and this one feels more like a gel cream kind of consistency. The Youth to the People is focused on hydrating and brightening. This one is just focused on hydration. Absolutely love this, and I highly recommend this. I did recently find this at TJ Maxx, so you can check TJ Maxx, but depending on which code you use for the sale, you'll get a better discount at Sephora. So if you can get this, I highly recommend this right here. All right, you guys, so the next thing that I have is my Tatcha Dewy Cream. This is currently one of my favorite moisturizers. It is so pricey, but it's so good. It is worth every penny. If you want to try anything from Tatcha, or you want to try this cream, I would highly recommend you picking up one of their holiday kits, because you save so much more money, and with this discount, like, it's just a win. Right now, I think Tatcha has some of the best holiday kits I've seen. This one is the Pure and Glowing Trio. I got this in this. It was $72, and it comes with a full-size dewy cream, a mini cleanser, and a little eye cream. So I highly recommend it. It was $72, and with this discount, you're saving more. Highly recommend. So the next thing that I have is my favorite SPF, is the Supergoop Everyday Play SPF 50. I absolutely love this for like everyday wear, days that I'm not wearing makeup. This is the best. It does its job, but it gives you a really nice glow, and I absolutely love this. This is actually my second one. I recently finished this up, but it was out of stock on Sephora for the longest. So when I saw that it came back in stock recently, I picked it up. I didn't want to wait for the sale and then not get it, but highly recommend this right here. Supergoop has tons of good SPF, but this one is my personal favorite, and I highly recommend this. All right, y'all, so for cleansers, I have my Purity Cleanser by Philosophy. This is currently like my favorite cleanser. It does a really good job at cleansing the skin without stripping it, so I highly recommend this right here if you have dry skin, or if you just have sensitive skin and you're looking for a really good cleanser. This is it. Highly recommend this right here. All right, y'all, so for my wish list, honestly, I don't have much makeup in my cart right now, but I have a couple of fragrances that I've been eyeing. I'm probably going to choose 2 and treat myself, but the first one I have is the Saint Laurent Black Opium perfume. This is the original scent. I will pop it up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. I also have this Nest New York Indigo perfume. Like, they smell amazing. Once again, I'm going to pop it up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. And I have the Sol de Janeiro perfume. I don't know if you guys remember, a while back I did a haul and I mentioned that I wanted the perfume version to the Sol de Janeiro, so I think I might pick that up this year. And I also have the Huda Beauty Kayali miniature discovery set that I want to try. It comes with like 4 mini Huda Beauty perfumes, so that's what I'm currently eyeing right now. I also have my Too Faced Hangover setting spray that I recently ran out of, so I'm definitely going to be picking that up. I also want to try the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder, and I also have a Laneige lip dream set, one of the holiday sets from Laneige. I'm not buying that for myself, I'm buying that for you guys to add to the giveaway. Alright you guys, so that is everything that I have to recommend to you guys. Let me know your recommendations in the comment section down below. I hope this video was helpful. Once again, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.